They're in the safe.
Well, thank goodness. At least I'm not going to have to go to town for holes in my stockings.
Did Uncle Watson call?
Yes, Daddy's called me twice already. He said Babe's ready to come on home. We've got to get right on over and pick her up before they change their simple minds.
I know. It's just,
What?
well, I was hoping Meg would call.
Meg?
Yes, I sent her a telegram about Babe and...
A telegram. Couldn't you just phone her?
No, her phone's out of order.
Out of order.
Disconnected. I don't know what.
Well, that sounds Meg. My, these are snug. Are you sure you bought the right size?
Size extra petite.
Well, skipping on the nylon material, I'll tell you, that's all there is to it, you know, just skip it on the nylon. Now, just what all did you say in this telegram to Meg?
I don't recall exactly well. I just told her to come on home.
To come on home? Why, Lenora Josephine, have you lost your own brain or what?
Babe wants Meg home. She told me to call her.
I'm not talking about what Babe wants.
Well, what thing?
Listen, Lenora, I think it's pretty accurate to assume that after this morning's paper, Babe's being heard some mighty negative publicity around this town, and Meg's appearance isn't going to help her a bit.
What's wrong with Meg?
She had a loose reputation in high school.
It was popular.
She was known all over Copiah County as cheap Christmas trash, and that was the least of it. There was that whole sort of affair with Dr. Porter, leaving him a cripple.
A cripple? He's got a limb. Just kind of, sort of barely a limb.
Well, his mother was going to keep me out of the ladies' social league because of it.
What?
That's right. I never told you, but I had to go plead with that mean old woman to convince her that I was just as upset and appalled at what Meg had done as she was, and I was only a first cousin anyway, so I could hardly be blamed for all the skeletons in the McGrath's closet. It was humiliating. She even brought up her mother's death, and that poor kid.
Oh, please, Chica, I'm so sorry, but you're in the ladies' league now.
Yes, that's true, I am, but frankly, if Mrs. Porter hadn't developed that tumor in her bladder, I wouldn't be in the club today, much less committee head. Anyway, you'll be a sweet potato and wait right here for Meg to call, so you can convince her not to come on back home. It will make things a whole lot easier on everybody. Don't you think it really would?
Probably.
Fine then, suit yourself. How's my hair?
Fine.
It's not hooching out in the back, is it?
No.
All right then, well, I'm on my way. I've got Annie Mae keeping an eye on PK and Buck Jr., but I don't trust her with them for long periods of time. Her mind is like a loose sieve. It is. Oh, I almost forgot. A present for you. Happy birthday, Lenny, from the Buck Boyles.
Well, thank you, Chick. It's so nice to have you remember my birthday every year like you do.
Well, that's just the way I am, I suppose. That's just the way I was brought up to be. Well, why don't you go on and open up the present?
All right.
It's a nice kid. A sort of creeps.
Andy, that's always a nice gift.
And you have sweet tooth, don't you?
I guess.
Do you like it?
I do.
Oh, speaking of which, do you remember that little polka dot dress you got PK for her 5th birthday last month?
The red and white one.
Yes, well, the first time I put it in the washing machine, and I mean, the very first time, it fell all to pieces. Those little polka dots just dropped right off in the water.
Well, I'll get her something else then, a little toy.
Oh, no. We wouldn't hear of it. I just want to let you know so you wouldn't go and waste any more of your hard-earned money on that makeup dress. Those inexpensive brands just don't hold up. I'm sorry, but not in these modern washing machines.
Hello, Ann.
Oh, look, it's Doc Porter. Please come on in, Doc. Please come right on in. Just how in the world are you doing?
Just fine, Chick.
And how are you liking it now that you're back in Hazelhurst?
Oh, I'm fine, imagine it's somewhat enjoyable.
Someone, only someone, would you listen to him? What a silly, silly, silly man. Well, I'm on my way. I've got some people waiting on me. It's Babe. I'm on my way to pick her up.
Oh.
Well, goodbye. Farewell, goodbye.
Hello.
I guess you heard about the thing with Babe.
Yeah.
It was in the newspaper.
Uh-huh.
What a mess.
Yeah.
Come on, sit down. I'll heat us up some coffee.
No, that's all right. I can only stay a minute. I've got to pick up Scott. He's at the dentist.
Oh, well, I'll heat some more for myself then. I'm kind of thirsty for a cup of hot coffee.
Lenny?
What? Yes?
Here, some pecans for you.
Well, thank you, Doc. I love pecans. I'll use them to make a pie. A pecan pie.
Listen, Lenny, I've got some bad news for you.
What?
You've been keeping Billy Boy out on our farm. He's been grazing out there.
Yes?
Well, last night, Billy Boy died.
He died?
Yeah, I'm sorry to tell you when you got all this on you, but I figured you'd want to know.
I know. He died?
Yeah. Struck by lightning.
And that storm yesterday.
That's what we thought.
I was struck by lightning. I've had Billy Boy so long, ever since I was 10 years old.
He was a mighty old horse.
Mighty old.
Almost 20 years old.
That's right. 20 years, because I'm 30 years old today. Did you know that?
No, Lenny, I didn't know. Happy birthday! Hey, come on now, come on. You know I hate it when you graduates start to cry. You know it just gets me.
Oh, sir. You mean when Meg cries? Meg's the one you could never stand to watch cry. Not me. I could fill a pig's trough.
Hey, come on. Stop it. Jesus.
I'm sorry. I don't know what's wrong with me. I don't even make a scene. I've been on this crying jag. All this stuff with Babe and old Granddad in the hospital, and I can't seem to get a hold of me.
You tried calling Maggie?
Yes, I sent her a telegram.
Is she coming home?
I don't know. She hasn't called me. That's what I waited here for, hoping she'll call.
She's still living in California?
Yes, in Hollywood.
Well, give me a call if she gets in. I would like to see her.
Oh, you would, huh?
Yeah, sad to say, Lenny, but I would.
It is sad. Very sad indeed.
Hey, Jello thinks her coffee's boiling.
It is? Thank you. Well, look, you better go on and pick Scott up. You don't want to have him wait for you.
You're right. Poor thing. It's his first time for this.
Poor thing.
Bye, Lenny. Sorry to tell you about your horse.
Oh, I know. Tell John thanks for the weekend.
I will.
Oh, how's the baby?
She's fine. Real pretty. She holds her finger in her hand like this.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah. Bye, Lenny.
Bye. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday, dear Lenny. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday. understand, your only brother. No, she's not here yet. Chick's going to pick her up. Oh, now, Lucille, she's still his wife. I'm sure she'll be interested. Well, you can just give me the information and I'll relate it to her. Uh-huh. His liver's been sent up. Well, that's good news. Well, of course, when you put it like that. Breathing stabilized and damage to the spinal column not yet determined. Okay. Yes, Lucille, I've got it all down. I'll give her that message. Bye-bye.
Anybody home?
Meg? Meg! Ladies. Oh, Meg, dear Meg, why didn't you call? Did you fly in? You didn't take a cab, did you? Why didn't you give us a call?
Oh, Lenny, my Lenny, dear Lenny. My God, we're getting so old. I called for heaven's sake. Of course I called.
I didn't talk to you.
I know that. I let the phone ring right off the hook.
As a matter of fact, I was out most of the morning seeing Babe.
Now, what's all this business about Babe? And Zachary? You said somebody shot Zachary?
Yes, they have.
Well, good Lord, is he dead?
No, but it's in the hospital. He was shot in his stomach.
In his stomach? How awful. Well, do they know who shot him? Who was it? Who?
Babe! They're all saying Babe shot her, and they took her to jail, and they're all saying she shot him. It's horrible. It's awful.
Jail? Good Lord, jail? Well, who said it? Who?
Everyone, the policeman, the sheriff, Zachary, even Babe saying it. Even Babe herself. It's horrible. It's horrible. It's just horrible.
Now, calm down, Lenny. Just calm down. Do you want a Coke? Here, I'll get you a Coke. Why would she shoot him? Why?
I sat with her this morning and I asked her that very same question. I said, Babe, why would you shoot Zachary? He was your very own husband. Why would you shoot him? And you know what she said? She said, because I didn't like his looks. I just didn't like his looks.
Well, I don't like his looks.
But you didn't shoot him. You wouldn't shoot a person just because you didn't like their looks. Oh, I hate to say this. I do hate to say this, but I believe Babe was ill. I mean, in her head, ill.
Come on now, Lenny. There are plenty of good, sane reasons for her to shoot another person, and I'm sure she had one. Now, what we've got to do is get the best lawyer in town. Do you have any idea who the best lawyer in town is?
Well, Zachary is, of course, but he's been shot.
Just count him out. Just count him and his whole burnt out.
Anyways, you don't have to worry. Babe's already got himself a lawyer.
She does? Who?
Barnett Lloyd. Annie Lloyd's boy. He just opened up his office here in town, and Uncle Watson said we'd be doing Annie a favor by hiring him up.
Doing Annie a favor? Doing Annie a favor? Well, what about Babe, huh? Have you ever thought about Babe? Would we be doing Babe a favor of 30 or 40 years in jail? Have you ever thought about that?
Now don't snap at me! Just don't you snap at me! All this responsibility keeps falling on my shoulders, and I try to do what's right. I try to do what's right.
Well, boo-hoo-hoo-hoo. And how in the hell could you send me such a telegram about Babe?
Well, if you had a phone or didn't live all the way out there in Hollywood and not even come home Christmas, maybe I wouldn't have to spend so much money to send you a telegram.
Babe's in terrible trouble. Stop! Zachary's being shot. Stop! Come home immediately. Stop! Stop! Stop!
And what was that you said about how old we're getting? You looked at my face and you said, my God, we're getting so old. But you didn't mean we. You meant me. I'm 30 years old today. My face is all pinched up and my hair's falling out in the comb.
Well, Lenny, it's your birthday. October 23rd. How can I forget? Happy birthday.
Well, it's not. I'm 30 years old today. Billy Lloyd died last night. He was struck by lightning. Struck dead.
Struck dead. How awful. Are you really 30? I must be 27 and Babe is 24. My God, we are getting old. What's the cooking in the kitchen?
Well, I wanted to have an old granddaddy got sick so I could be close and hear him at night if he needed something.
Is old Granddaddy here?
Why no? Old granddaddy's at the hospital.
Again? Man! What?
I wrote you all about it. He's been in the hospital over 3 months. So is that why you didn't use the money old granddaddy sent you to come home Christmas? Because you hate us so much? We never did all that much to make you hate us, we didn't!
Oh, come on now, Gwen. Do you really think I'd be getting these slicing pains in my chest if I didn't care about you? If I hated you? Come on, do you really think I would? No. Okay then, let's drop it. I'm sorry I didn't read your letters, okay? Okay. Anyway, we got this whole thing with May to deal with. First thing is to get her a good lawyer and get her out of jail.
Well, she's out of jail.
She is?
That young lawyer, he's gotten her out.
He has.
Yes, on bail. Uncle Watson put it up. Chick's bringing her back right now. She's bringing her home.
Oh, well, that's a relief.
And they're due home any minute, so we can just wait right here for her.
So, they've shot Zachary Botrell, the richest and most powerful man in all of Hazelhurst, slapped in the gut. It's kind of hard to believe.
It certainly is. Little babe shooting off a gun.
Little babe.
She was always the prettiest and most perfect of the three of us. Old granddaddy used to call her his dancing sugar plum. Well, I remember how proud and happy he was the day she married Zachary.
Yes, I remember. It was his finest hour.
He remarked how babe was going to skyrocket right into the heights of Hazelhurst society and how Zachary was the right man for her, whether she knew it now or not.
Oh, lordy, lordy, what does old granddaddy say now?
Well, I haven't had the courage to tell him all of this as of yet. I was hoping you'd come with me to the hospital.
We'll see. Do you have anything to drink around here to the tune of straight bourbon?
No.
Hell!
So you will come with me to the hospital tonight to talk to old granddaddy?
Of course. Oh, brother, I just know he's going to go on and on about my singing career just like he always does.
Well, how is your career going?
It's not.
Weren't you still singing at that club down on Malibu Beach?
No, not since Christmas.
Are you singing someplace new?
No, I'm not singing. I'm not singing at all.
Oh. Well, what do you do then?
What I do is pay cold storage bills for a dog food company. That's what I do.
Gosh, don't you think it'd be a good idea to stay in the show business field?
Yeah, maybe.
Like old granddaddy says, with your talent, all you need is exposure. Then you can make your own breaks. Did you listen to his suggestion about getting your foot with one of those blocks of cement they got there? He thinks it's real important.
Yeah, I think I've heard that before, and I'm sure I will again when we go to visit him. So let's just drop it, okay? What's this? Pecans? Great, I love pecans. Come on, crap, you doing crap.
We have enough.
Oh, where's this order now? Where's the challenge?
Over here in the utensil cup.
There, open. Delicious. Where'd you get fresh pecans?
Oh, I don't know.
They sure are tasty.
Not quarter bottom of them.
Dog. What's Doc doing in town?
Well, his father died a couple months ago, so he's back home seeing his property.
Gosh. Last I heard of Doc, he was up east painting the walls of houses to earn a living. Heard he was living with some Yankee woman who made clay pots.
Joan?
What?
Her name's Joan. She moved down here with him. That's one of her pots. Doc's married to her.
Married?
Uh-huh.
Doc married a Yankee?
They have 2 kids.
Kids!
A boy and a girl.
Gosh. Then those kids must be half Yankee.
I suppose.
That really gets to me somehow. I don't know why, but that really gets to me.
I don't know why I should.
And what a stupid looking pot. Who would buy it anyway?
I think that's Bella. Yeah, it's Chick's car. Oh, look, there's Babe. Oh, hello, Babe. Oh, Maggie, they're home. They're home. Lenny, I'm home. I'm free. I'm home. Oh, Meg, look, it's me. Meg, when did you get home?
Oh, just now.
Oh, I'm so glad you're home. I'm so relieved.
Why, hello, Chick. Hello, Cousin Margaret.
What brings you back to Hazelhurst?
I've come on home to see about Babe. Oh, Babe. How are things with you, Babe?
Well, they are dismal if you want my opinion. She's refusing to cooperate with her lawyer, that nice-looking young Lloyd boy, and she won't tell any of us why she committed this heinous crime, except to say that she didn't like Zachary's looks.
Oh, look, Letty brought my suitcase from home.
And my saxophone. What are your reasons going to be?
That I didn't like his looks. I just didn't like his stinking looks. And I don't like yours much either. Shake the stick. So just leave me alone. I'll leave it. Leave me alone.
Well, I was only trying to warn her that she's going to have to help herself. It's just that she doesn't realize how serious the situation is.
Well, it's true. She does seem a little confused.
And that's putting it mildly, Lady Honey. That's putting it mighty mild. So, Martha, how's your singing career going? We keep looking for your picture in the movie magazines.
Zachary's liver's been saved. His sister's called him, and his liver's been saved. Isn't that good news?
Wow, that's mighty fine news. I've been told the liver's powerful and important and vitally organ. I believe it's used to absorb all of our excess bile.
Well, it's been saved.
You hear the good news about the liver? Little chicken.
I heard it. And don't you call me chicken.
Bok bok.
I've told you 100 times, if I've told you once, not to call me chicken. You cannot call me chicken.
Oh no! We'll be right on over. Bye-bye. That was Annie Mae. He came Buck Jr. of eating paints.
Oh, God. Oh, no, they're not sick. They're not sick, are they?
I don't know. We've got to get right on over there.
Oh, God, oh, no, please don't let him die. Oh,
Is she gone? She's gone. He came Buck Jr. just ate their paints. What idiots. Chicks hated us ever since we had to move here from Vicksburg to live with old grandmama and old granddaddy. She's an idiot. Yeah. Do you know what she told me this morning when I was still behind bars and couldn't get away? What? She told me how embarrassing it was for her. All those years ago, you know when Mama... Yeah, down in the cellar. She said our Mama had shamed the entire family, and we were known notoriously all throughout Hazelhurst. Then she went on to say how I would be getting just as much bad publicity and humiliating her and the family all over again. Oh, forget it, babe. Just forget it. I told her Mama got national coverage. National! Not that exactly we're a senator from Copiah County. I probably wouldn't even be getting statewide. Of course you wouldn't. Gosh. Sometimes I wonder, why she did it? Why Mama hung herself? Oh, I don't know. She had a bad day. A real bad day. You know how it feels on real bad days. And that old yellow cat. It was sad about that old cat. Yeah. I bet if Daddy hadn't have left us, they'd still be alive. Oh, I don't know. Because it was after he left, she started spending whole days just sitting there and smoking on the back porch steps. She'd sling her ashes down onto the different bugs and ants that'd be passing by. Yeah, well, I'm glad he left. That old yellow cat stayed back there with her. God, he was such a bastard. I thought if she felt anything for anyone, it would have been that old cat. Guess I must have been mistaken. Jesus, with those white teeth, Daddy was such a bastard. Was he? I don't remember. I think I'm gonna make some lemonade. Do you want some? Sure. Babe, why don't you talk? Why don't you tell anyone about shooting Zachary? Oh, you must have had a good reason, didn't you? I guess I did. Well, what's it been? What? I can't say. Well, why not? Well, because I'm kind of protecting someone. Protecting someone? Oh, I knew it! I knew you were going to have shot me. No, I shot him. I shot him all right. I meant to kill him, but I guess my hands were shaking, and I shot him in the stomach. I see. So, I'm guilty, and I'm just going to have to take my punishment and go to jail. Oh, babe. Don't worry, Meg. Jail's going to be a relief for me. I get to play my new saxophone. I don't have to live with Zachary anymore, and I won't have his snoopy old sister Lucille still pushing me around. Jail's gonna be a relief. Here's your lemonade. Thanks. It tastes so great. Perfect. I like a lot of sugar tonight. I think I'm gonna add some more sugar. Okay.
Well, it looks like the pain is primarily on their arms and faces, but Chick wants me to drive them all over to Dr. Wynn's just to make sure. Oh, babe, don't make such a mess here. And be careful with that sharp knife, honestly. All that sugar's gonna get you sick. Well, I'll be back as soon as I can. Bye-bye.
Bye, Lenny.
Bye.
Gosh, I don't know what's happening to Lenny. What do you mean? Don't make a mess. Don't get yourself sick. Don't cut yourself with that sharp knife. Why, she's turning into old grandmama. You think so? More and more. You know she's taken to wearing old grandmama's torn sun hat, those green garden gloves? Those old lime green ones? Yeah. She works out in the garden wearing the lime green gloves of a dead woman. Imagine wearing those gloves in your hands. Poor Lenny. She needs some love in her life. All she does is work out in that brickyard and take care of old granddaddy. Yeah, but she's so shy with men. Probably because of that shrunken ovary she has. Oh, yeah. Old granddaddy's the one who made her feel self-conscious about it. Jackass fool. It's so sad. You know what? What? I bet Lenny's never even slept with a man. Just think. 30 years old and never even once. Oh, I don't know. Maybe she's had it once. She has? Maybe, I think so. Wait, I shouldn't say. Babe. All right, then. Well, it was after old granddaddy went back to the hospital the second time. Lenny was in a state of real deep depression. I could tell she was, but then one day, she calls me up and she asks me to bring along my Polaroid camera. When she arrived, she was waiting out there in the sun parlor wearing this powder blue Sunday dress and this old curled up wig. She confided that she was going to try sending in her pictures to one of those Lonely Hearts clubs. Oh my God. Lonely Hearts of the South. She'd seen their ad in the magazine. Jesus. So anyway, I take a few snapshots and she sends them into the club. And about 2 weeks later, she receives in the mail a whole load of pictures of available men. Most of them fairly odd-looking. But of course she doesn't call any of them up because she's real shy. But one of them, this Charlie Hill from Memphis, Tennessee, he calls her up. He does? Yeah, and time goes on, and she says he's real funny on the phone, so they decide to get together and meet. Yeah. Anyway, he drives down here to Hazelhurst about 3 or 4 times, and he has supper with her. But then one time, she drives up to Memphis, and I think that's where it happened. What makes you think so? Well, when I arrived, she throws her arms around me and she was crying and sobbing as though she'd like to never stop. And I said, Lenny, what is wrong? What is the matter? And she says, I've done it, babe, honey. I have done it. And you think she meant she'd done it? I think so. Oh, goddamn. But she didn't say anything else about it. She just went on to tell me about the boot factory where Charlie worked and what a nice city Memphis was. So what happened to this Charlie Hill from Memphis? She took him up to meet old granddaddy, and then after that, they broke it off. Because of old granddaddy? She said it was on account of her missing ovary, that he didn't want to marry her on account of it. Oh, how mean. How hateful. It was. And he seemed like such a nice man, too. Real chubby with his red curly hair and all these freckles, always telling such funny jokes. That doesn't seem right. Something about that just doesn't seem exactly right. Oh, God. Happy birthday to Lenny from the Buck Boys. Oh, shoot, today's Lenny's birthday. It is. I forgot all about it. I know, I did too. Gosh, we'll have to order her up a cake. She always loves making those wishes on her birthday cake. Good. Let's get her a big cake. A huge one. Oh, God, this chick is so cheap. What do you mean? The plastic has poinsettia. Oh, let me see. Gosh. I'm calling up that bakery and ordering up the very largest size cake they have. That jumbo deluxe. Good. Why, I can imagine they can make one up to be about, I don't know, this big. Oh, at least. At least that big. Why, maybe it could even be this big. You think it could be that big? Sure. Or, what if it were this big? Go, 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 Tasty. I'll have you some more. Give me some more of that birthday
do you do? I'm Barnett Lloyd.
I'm Maisie Brown, Babe's older sister.
Yes, I know. You're the singer.
Yeah.
You know, I came to hear you 5 different times when we were singing at that club in Biloxi. Greetings, I believe was the name of it.
Yeah. Greetings.
You were very good. There was something sad and moving about how you sang those songs. It was like you had some sort of vision. Some special sort of vision.
Thank you. You're very kind. Now about Babe's tanks.
Yes,
Well, we just got a minute.
I intend
Well, you know, you're very young.
to. Yes, I am. I'm young.
And I'm just concerned, Mr. Lloyd
Barnett, please.
Barnett, that maybe we need someone with more experience. You know, someone who knows all the ins and outs and this and that of legal dealings and such as that.
You have reservations.
Reservations. Yeah, I have reservations.
Well, might help you to know that I graduated first in my class from Ole Miss Law School, and I also spent 3 different summers taking advanced courses in criminal law at Harvard Law School. I got A's in all the given courses. I was fascinated.
I'm sure.
And even now, I've just finished 1 year working with Jackson's top criminal law firm, Manchester & Wayne. I was invaluable to them, indispensable. They offered to double my percentage if I'd stay on, but I refused. I wanted to come home to Hazelbridge to open my own office. The reason being, I had a personal vendetta to settle against one Zachary Beautrell.
Personal vendetta?
Yes, ma'am, you are correct. Indeed, I do.
I think I like that. So, you have some sort of personal vendetta to settle with Zachary.
Precisely. Just between the two of us, I not only intend to keep that sorry SOB from ever being re-elected in the state senate by exposing his shady criminal dealings, but I also intend to decimate his personal credibility by exposing him as a bully, a brute, and a redneck thug.
Well, I can see that you're fanatical about all this.
Yes, I am. I'm sorry if I seem outspoken, but for some reason I feel like I can talk to you. Those songs you sang. Oh, I'm sorry. I feel like a jackass.
Oh, it's all right. Relax, Barnett. Let me just think this out a minute. So, how do you intend to get Babe off? You know, keep her out of jail?
Well, it seems to me we can get her off with a plea of self-defense, or possibly innocent by temporary insanity. Either way, I intend to prove that one Zachary Beautrell brutalized and tormented this poor woman to such an extent that she had no recourse but to defend herself in the only way she knew how.
I like that.
Then, of course, I'm hoping this will break the ice, and we will be able to go on to prove that the man's a total criminal, as well as an abusive, bullying, contemptible slob.
That sounds good. To me, that sounds very good.
That's just the basic game plan.
But now, how are we going to prove all this about Babe being brutalized? I don't want anyone perjured. I mean, to commit perjury.
Perjury? According to my sources, there's no need for perjury.
You mean it's the truth?
It's a small town, Miss McGrath. Word gets around.
It's really the truth.
Here, take a look at this. It's a photostatic copy of Mrs. Beautrell's medical records. Take a good look at it if you want your blood to boil.
What? What did he do this? This is madness. This is madness. I will kill him all for his blood. Did he do this to her?
Well, to tell you the truth, I can't quite say for certain what was accidental and what was not. That's why it's very important that I talk with Mrs. Beautrell. That's why it's very important that I see her.
Look, I just got to talk to her first. I just need to talk to her. Maybe I can give you a call and you can come back over later on.
All right, then. Well, here's my card.
Okay, goodbye.
Bye.
Oh, wait. There's one problem with you.
What?
What if you get so fanatically obsessed with this vendetta thing that you sell Babe down the river? You forget about her just to get back at Zachary. What about that?
I wouldn't do that.
You wouldn't?
No,
Why not?
Because I'm fond of her.
What do you mean you're fond of her?
Well, she sold me a pound cake at the bazaar once. I'm fond of her.
All right. I believe you. Goodbye.
Bye.
Babe, will you come down here, babe? What is it? I called about the cake. What did Zachary do to you?
They can't have it for today.
Did he hurt you, babe? Did he? Babe, please. Did he not? Yes! He did. Why, babe? Why? I don't know. He started hating me because I couldn't laugh at his jokes. I just started finding it impossible to laugh at his jokes the way I used to. And then it got to the point where I'd fall asleep at the dinner table just listening to him. He'd say, "Hand me some more of that gravy," or "This roast beef is too damn bloody." And suddenly I'd be out cold at night. Babe, this is very important. I want you to sit right down and tell me what all happened before you shot Zachary. That's right. Sit down and tell me. I told you I can't tell you on account of I'm protecting someone. But babe, you've got to talk to someone about all this. You just do. Why? Because it's a human need to talk about our lives. It's an important human need. Oh. Well, I do feel like I want to talk to someone. I do. Then talk to me, please. All right. I don't know where to start. Just at the beginning. Just there at the beginning. All right. Well, do you remember Willie J., Cora's youngest boy? Oh, yeah, that boy we used to pay a nickel to run down to the drugstore and bring us back a cherry Coke? Right. Well, Cora irons at my place on Wednesdays now, and she just happened to mention that Willie J. brought over this old stray dog, but now they couldn't afford to feed him anymore, so she was going to have to tell Willie J. to set him loose in the woods. Anyway, I said I like dogs, and if Willie J. wanted to come visit with Dog anytime, I'd take care of him. You see, I was alone by myself most of the time because Zachary was up in Jackson for Senate. Yeah. Anyway, Willie J. comes over and he brings over this old stray dog with these little crossed eyes. And, well, I asked him what his name was, and he said his name was Dog. And, well, I liked the name, so I thought I'd keep it. I'm listening. I'm just going to get a glass of cold water. Do you want one? Sure.
Okay, so you like the name Dog.
Well, when Willie J. was leaving, he gave Dog a hug and said, "Goodbye, Dog. You're a fine little dog." And, well, I felt something for him. So I told Willie J. he could come over and visit with Dog anytime he wanted, and his face just kind of lit right up. And no thanks. Anyway, time goes on, and Willie J. keeps coming over and over, and we talk about Dog and how fat he's getting. And, well, things kind of start up. No, I don't know. What things start up? Well, things start up. Like sex. Like that. Babe, wait a minute. Willie J's just a boy. A small boy. He's not this tall. Not this tall. No, I realize that, May. When you knew him, he was only about 7 or 8. He's 15 now. 15? Realize that, May. Why do you think I'm so worried about his getting public exposure? I don't want to ruin his reputation. I'm amazed, babe. I'm really completely amazed. I was lonely. I was so lonely. And he was good.
Oh, he was so good. We always just go out to the garage.
I got the picture. No, I got the picture. Can we just get back to the story to yesterday when you shot Zachary? All right. Well, it was when Willie J. was over and was after me. Yeah. And we were just standing on the back porch playing with Dog. And, well, suddenly Zachary comes from around the side of the porch. And it startled me because he's supposed to be away at the office, and there he was coming from around the side of the porch. Anyway, he says to Willie J., he says, "Hey boy, what are you doing around here?" And I said, "He's not doing anything. You just go on home, Willie J. You just run right on home." And, well, before he can move, Zachary comes up and hits him once right across the face, and he shoves him down the porch steps, causing him to skin up his elbow real bad on that hard concrete. And then he says, "Don't you come around here ever again, or I'll have him cut out your gizzard." she hung herself. And here I was about ready to shoot myself. And then I realized, that's right. I realized how I didn't want to kill myself, and she probably didn't want to kill herself either. She wanted to kill him, and I wanted to kill him too. I wanted to kill Zachary, not myself, because I wanted to live. So, I waited for him to come into the living room, and I held out the gun, and I pulled the trigger, aiming for his heart, but getting him in his stomach. It's funny that I really did that. It's good that you did. It's damn good that you did. I think so. But please, babe, talk to Barnett Boyd. Just talk to him and see if he can handle it. What about Willie J? He'll be all right. Just talk to that lawyer like you did to me. See, because he's going to be on your side. No, babe, please don't call him up. You can't. It's too awful. Babe! I told you I can't tell you.
Well, hell, babe, you're the one who said you wanted to live.
That's right, I did. Meg,
What?
I called the bakery. They're going to have Lenny's cake ready first thing tomorrow morning. It's the earliest they can get it. All right. I told them to write on it, "Happy birthday, Lenny, a day late." Sound okay?
Yeah, sounds nice.
I ordered up the very largest size cake they have, chocolate cake, white icing, and a red trim. And she'll like that.
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure she'll like it.
I'm hoping.
All right. Yes. Well, we can work on that. And of course, this is mere conjecture. Difficult, if not impossible to prove. Yes. Indeed. Indeed.
Sure you don't want any oatmeal?
What? Oh, no. No, thank you. Let's see. Where were
I just shot Zachary.
we? Right. You just pulled the trigger.
Right. Tell me, do you think Willie J can stay out of all this?
Oh, well, believe me, it is in our interest to keep him as far out as possible.
Good.
So, you just shot one Zachary Botrell as a result of his continual psychological and physical torment. And what happens now?
Well, after I shot him, I put the gun down on the piano bench, and then I went into the kitchen and made up a pitcher of lemonade.
Lemonade?
Right. I made it just the way I like it, with lots of sugar and lots of lemon. About 10 lemons in all. And then I stirred it up with my wooden stirring spoon and added 2 trays of ice.
Then,
Then I drank 3 glasses, one right after the other. They were large glasses, about this tall. But then suddenly my stomach kind of swelled up. I guess what caused it was all that sour lemon.
could be.
I wiped my mouth off with the back of my hand, like this. Turned off all those little beads of water that had settled there.
I see.
And then I called out to Zachary. I said, "Zachary, I've made some lemonade. Could you use a glass?"
Did he answer? Did you hear an answer?
No, he didn't answer.
So what'd you do?
Well, I poured him a glass anyway and took it out to him.
You went out to the living room.
I did. And there he was, lying on the rug. He was looking up at me trying to speak words, so I said, "What?" lemonade before I called the hospital?
Well, not necessarily.
I tell you, I think the reason I made up the lemonade in the first place, I mean, besides the fact that my mouth was bone dry, was that I was afraid to call the authorities. I was afraid. I really think I was afraid they'd see that I tried to shoot Zachary. Well, in fact, that I had shot him. And they would accuse me of possible murder and send me away to jail.
Well, that's understandable.
I mean, that's what did happen. That's what is happening, because here I am just about ready to go off to the Parchment Prison Farm. Yes, here I am, practically on the brink of utter doom. Why, I feel so all alone.
Well, please don't get yourself so all upset and worried. Please don't. Please. Just keep on filling in as much detailed information as you can on those medical reports. That's all you need to think about. Don't you worry, Mrs. Rotrell. We're going to have a solid defense.
Please, don't call me Mrs. Botrell.
All right?
My name's Becky. People in the family call me Babe, but my real name is Becky.
All right, Becky.
Are you sure you didn't go to Hazelhurst High?
No, I went away to a boarding school.
Gosh, you do look so familiar. You sure do.
Well, I doubt you remember, but I did meet you once.
You did when?
At the Christmas bazaar. Last year, you were selling cakes and cookies, candy.
Oh, that's right. And you bought the orange pound cake.
Right.
And then we talked for a while. We talked about the Christmas angel.
You do remember.
I remember it very well. You were even thinner then than you are now.
Well, I'm surprised. I'm certainly surprised.
It's quite a coincidence, don't you think? Like, it's almost a fluke. Hello? Oh, hello, Lucille. Yes, he is. Oh, Lucille, wait. Has Dawn come back to the house? Oh, I see. Hello, Zachary. Please don't scream. I'm sorry. How are you doing? What do you mean? I can't do that. Well, for one thing, Lenny and Meg are up visiting with old Granddaddy at the hospital. I don't even have a car. What? Well, I've got me a lawyer over here right now, and he's building me up a solid defense. Wait a minute, let me see. He wants to talk to you. He says he's got some blackening evidence that's going to convict me of murder on the first degree.
Oh, Fluffy, Fluff! Here, hand me the phone. This is Mr. Barnett Lloyd speaking. I'm Mrs. Becky's attorney. Why, certainly, Mr. Botrell, I'd be more than glad to come check out any pertinent information that you may have. Fine then, I'll be right on over.
What did he say?
He wants me to come down to the hospital to check out some sort of evidence. Sounds highly suspect to me.
Oh, didn't you just hate his voice? Doesn't he just have the most awful voice? I just can't bear to hear it. I just can't.
Well, wait.
What?
I have a solution. From now on, I'll handle all communication between you two. You can simply refuse to speak with me.
All right, I will. I'll do that.
All right. Well, I'd better get on down there and see just what he's got up his sleeve.
Barnett,
Yes?
what's the vendetta about? You know, the one you have to settle with Zachary?
Well, it's complicated. It's a highly complicated matter.
I see.
The main thing he did was to ruin my father's life. He took away his job, his home, his health, his respectability. I don't like to talk about it.
I'm sorry. I just wanted to say, I hope you win. I hope you win your lifelong endeavor. I think it's a very important thing that a person can win a lifelong endeavor.
Yes, well, I'd better get going.
All right. Let me know what happens.
I will. Tell you right away.
Thanks.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, Barbara.
Goodbye, Becky. Goodbye, Barnett. Goodbye, Becky.
Lenny, hi. Where's Meg?
Oh, she had to go by the store and pick some things up. I don't know what.
How's
cover, eating pineapples under a palm tree.
Well, gosh, Lenny, maybe she is. Don't you think she really is?
Babe, she sat here this very afternoon and told me how all she's done this entire year is work as a clerk for a dog food company.
Oh, shoot. I'm disappointed.
Oh, and then she said she was going to be appearing on the Johnny Carson show in 2 weeks' time. 2 weeks' time! Well, old Granddaddy's got a TV set up right in his room. Imagine what a letdown it's going to be.
Wow, mercy me.
Oh, and then she went on to tell him that the reason that she didn't use the money he sent her to come home for Christmas was that she was in the middle of making a huge multi-million-dollar motion picture and was just under too much pressure. The movie's coming out this spring. It's called Singing in a Shoe Factory, but she only has a small leading role, not a large leading role. I'm sizzling. Oh, I just can't help it. I'm sizzling.
Sometimes Meg does such strange things.
Who ate this candy?
Meg.
My one birthday present, and look what she does! Why, she's taking one little bite out of each piece. What did that is? Oh, that is just like her! That is just like her!
Lenny, please.
Oh, I can't help it! It gets me mad! It gets me upset! Why, Meg's always run wild. She started smoking and drinking when she was just 14 years old. She never made good grades, never made her own bed, but she always seemed to get what she wanted. She's the one who got singing and dancing lessons and store-bought dress to wear to her senior prom. Well, remember how Meg always had 12 jingle bells on her petticoats while we were only allowed to wear 3 apiece? Why? Why should old Grandma let her sew 12 golden jingle bells on her petticoats and us only 3?
I don't know. Maybe she didn't jingle them as much.
I can't help it. It gets me mad. I resent it. I do.
Oh, don't resent Meg. Things have been hard for Meg. After all, she was the one who found Mama.
Oh, I know she's the one who found Mama, but that's always been the excuse.
And I tell you, Lenny, after it happened, Meg started doing all sorts of these strange things.
She did? Like what?
Like things I never wanted to tell you about.
What sort of thing?
Well, for instance, back when we used to go over to the library, Meg would spend all her time just looking and reading through this little black book called Diseases of the Skin. Wow. It was full of the most sickening pictures you'd ever seen. Things like rotting away noses, and eyeballs drooping off down the sides of people's faces, and scabs and sores, and eating away at places all over all parts of people's bodies.
Wait, please, that's enough.
Anyway, she forced herself to look through this book. Wow. It was the same way she forced herself to look at the poster of crippled children stuck up in the window at Dixieland Drugs. You know, the one where they want you to give a dime. And then she'd go and purposely spend her dime on a double scoop ice cream cone and eat it all down. And then she'd say, I can stand it. I can stand it. Just look how I'm going to be able to stand it.
That's awful.
She said she was afraid of being a weak person because she cried in bed every night for such a long time.
Goodness mercy. Well, I suppose you have to be a pretty hard person to be able to do what she did to Doc Porter.
Oh, shoot, it wasn't Meg's fault that hurricane wiped Biloxi away, and then the roof caved in and crunched Doc's leg. I don't know why everyone was always blaming that on Meg.
Well, it was Meg who refused to evacuate. Jim Craig and some of Doc's other friends were all down there trying to get everyone to evacuate. But Meg refused. She wanted to stay on because she thought a hurricane would be, oh, I don't know, well, a lot of fun. Then they said that she baited Doc into staying with her. She said she'd marry him if he'd stay.
Well, he has a mind of his own. He could have gone,
But he didn't, because he loved her. And then after the roof caved in and they got Doc to the high school gym, they just left. They just left him there to leave for California for her career, she says. I think it was a shameful thing to do. It took almost a year for Doc's leg to heal, and then he decided to give up his medical career altogether. It's such a sad thing. We always knew he was going to be a doctor. We called him Doc for years.
I don't know. I don't have any room to talk because I just don't know. Gosh, you look so tired.
I feel tired.
You know, they say women need a lot of iron so they won't feel tired.
One's got iron in the liver.
Yeah, liver's got it. Oh, vitamin pills? Hello. I'm Meg. Here's your paper. Oh, look, here it is, right on the front page. Lenny, where are the scissors?
Look over there was the best for us. That's all he ever wanted.
Well, I guess so, but sometimes I wonder what we wanted.
Well, one thing I wanted was a team of white horses to ride Mama's coffee to her grave. It's one thing I wanted. Lenny, did you remember to pack my photo album?
It's at the bottom of all of that stuff. I found it.
Really, babe, I don't understand why you're putting all these articles about all the unhappy things that have happened in your life. Why would you want to remember them?
I don't know. I just like to keep an accurate record, I suppose. There. Oh, look, here's a picture of me when I got married.
Let's see. My, you look about 12 years old.
I was just 18.
You're smiling there. Were you happy then, babe?
Well, I was drunk on champagne punch.
Oh, there's Meg singing at Creamies.
Oh, I wish you were still singing at Creamies. I wish you were.
You're so beautiful.
Yes, you are.
Stop. I'm not. Oh, look at Meg starting to cry.
Oh, Meg.
I'm
not. Gotta turn the page. We don't want Meg crying. It's Daddy.
Where'd you get that picture, babe? I thought she burned all of them.
I don't know. I just found it around.
What does it say there? What's the inscription?
It says, Jimmy, clowning at the beach, 1952.
Will you look at that smile?
Jesus. Those white teeth. Turn the page, will you? We can't do any worse than this.
It's Mama and the cat.
Turn the page.
I bet if she hadn't have hung that cat along with her, she wouldn't have gotten all that national coverage.
Why are we talking about this?
Meg's right. So sad. It's awfully sad. I remember how the day of the service, we all three sat up on the bed, all dressed up in our black velveteen suits, crying the whole morning long.
We used up one whole big box of Kleenexes.
When old granddaddy told us not to cry anymore. Remember, he told us not to be sad because he was going to take us out to get banana splits for breakfast.
Oh, that's right, banana splits for breakfast.
Lenny was 14 years old and he thought he'd make it all better.
I remember he told us to eat all we wanted. I think I ate about 5. He just kept shoving them down on us.
Oh, we were so sick.
Oh, we were.
Lenny's face turned green.
I was just as sick as a
Oh,
dog.
Grandmama was furious.
Oh, she was.
The thing about old granddaddy is he keeps trying to make us happy, but we end up getting stomach aches and turning green and throwing up in the flower arrangement.
Oh, that was me. I threw up in the flowers. Embarrassing.
Oh, babe.
Oh, Lenny, okay.
It's so good to be home.
Hey, I have an idea.
What?
Let's play cards.
Oh, let's do. Okay.
Oh, good. It'll be just like we used to sit around the table playing hearts all night long.
I'll fix us some popcorn and hot chocolate.
I'll get up that one popcorn pop.
Oh, yes, I think I have a deck of cards around here somewhere.
Gosh, I hope I remember all the rules. Are hearts good or bad?
Bad, I think, aren't they, Lenny?
No, that's right. Hearts are bad, but the black sisters worst of all.
And the black sister is the queen of spades.
And the spades are the cards that aren't puppy dog feet.
Right, and they has a lot of points on it.
And points are bad.
Right, I'm gonna get paper so we can compare.
Oh, here they are.
I'll get it.
Oh, but look at these cards. There's years old.
Hello? No, this is Magna Graph. Dog, how are you? Well, I'm fine. Fine. You're where? Yeah, you can come on over. Sure, I'm sure. All right. Bye-bye. That was Doc Porter. He's at Al's Grill. He's gonna come on over.
He is?
Yeah, he said he wanted to see me.
Okay. Well, do you still want to play cards?
Oh, I don't think so.
All right. You know, it's not much fun playing hearts with only 2 people.
I'm sorry. Maybe after Doc leaves, I'll join you too.
Oh, I know. Maybe Doc will want to play, then we can have the game of bridge.
I don't think so. Doc never liked cards much. Maybe we'll just go out.
Meg,
What?
well, Doc's married now.
I know. You told me.
Oh, well, as long as you know that. As long as you know that.
I know. She made the call.
How many cards do I deal out?
Excuse me.
All of them or what?
Meg,
What?
could I ask you something?
What?
I just wanted to ask you,
What?
well, why
I'll get you another
I
box.
don't want another box. It's not the point.
What is the point?
I don't know. It's just you have no respect for other people's property. You just take whatever you want. You just take it. Why? Remember how you had layers and layers of jingle bells on your petticoats wallpaper, and I only had 3 of these?
My God, she's going on about those stupid jingle bells again.
Well, it's an example, a specific example of how you always got what you wanted.
Oh, come on, Lynn. You know you're only upset because Doc called.
Who said anything about Doc? You think I'm upset about Doc? Oh, well, I've long since given up worrying about you and all your men.
Look, I know I've had too many men. Believe me, I've had way too many men. But it's not my fault that you haven't had any. Or maybe just that one from Memphis. What one from Memphis? What they told me about from the club.
Can't you use your head for once? No, I never told anyone else. Somehow it just slipped out to Meg.
What do you two have? Wings on your tongues?
Sorry, Lenny. I'm really sorry.
I'll just never, never, never be able to trust you again.
Come on, Lynn. We were worried about you. We wanted to find a way to make you happy.
Happy? Happy? I'll never be happy.
Not as long as you keep living at old granddaddy's nursery.
Meg, shut up.
I can't help it. I just know the reason she stopped seeing this man from Memphis was because of old granddaddy.
What? They didn't tell you the rest of the story.
She said it was something about your shrunken over.
I don't care what you believe. It's so easy for you. You always have men falling in love with you. But I have this underdeveloped ovary and I can't have any children and my hair is falling out of the comb. So what man can love me? What man's gonna love me?
A lot of men.
Yeah, a whole lot.
Old granddaddy is the only one who seems to think otherwise.
That's because he doesn't want to see me hurt. He doesn't want to see me rejected and humiliated.
Nah, you sound so pathetic. You make me so angry when you stand there looking so pathetic. Just tell me, did you actually ask that man from Memphis? Did you really ask that man from Memphis all about it?
I did it. I did it because I didn't want him not to want me.
Lenny,
Don't talk to me anymore. Don't talk to me. God, I think I'm gonna vomit. I just hope all this doesn't cause me to vomit.
see, she hasn't even asked that man from Memphis about her ovary.
Meg, shut up. I just hate when you make Lenny cry. I just hate it. Lenny, oh, Lenny.
I feel like hell.
Hello, Maggie.
Well, it's Doc.
You're home, Maggie.
Yeah, I've come home to see about Bay.
And how's Babe?
Fine. Well, fair. She's fair. Hey, do you want a drink?
What you got?
Bourbon.
No, don't tell me let me stop in bourbon.
Oh, no, I've been to the store. So, how's your wife?
She's fine.
You got 2 kids.
That's right. I got 2 kids.
Boy and a girl.
That's right, Maggie, a boy and a girl.
That's what you always wanted, wasn't it? A boy and a girl.
Is that what I said?
I don't know, I thought it's what you said.
Who's Doc?
Lenny's. She's taking a sleeping in the kitchen.
Where is Lenny?
In the upstairs room. I made her cry.
How'd you make her cry?
I don't know. Eating her birthday candy, going on about her boyfriend from Memphis. I don't know. I'm upset about it. She's got a lot on her. I don't know why. I just can't keep my mouth shut.
I don't know, maybe because you don't want to.
Maybe.
Well, it's been a long time.
It has been.
Let's see. When was the last time we saw each other?
I can't quite recall.
Wasn't it in Biloxi?
Oh, Biloxi. Yes, I believe so.
And wasn't there a hurricane going on at the time?
Was there?
Yes, there was. Camille, I believe they called it. Hurricane Camille.
Yes, now I remember. It was a beautiful hurricane.
We had a time down there. We had quite a time. Drinking vodka, eating oysters on the half shell, dancing all night long, and the wind was blowing.
Oh, God, was it blowing?
God damn, was it blowing.
There has never been such a wind blowing.
Oh, God, Nikki. Oh, God.
I know, Doc. It was my hell of a time over Christmas.
What do you mean?
I went nuts. I went insane. Ended up in LA County Hospital, psychiatric ward.
Hell, Maggie, what happened?
I don't know. I couldn't sing anymore, so I lost my job. And I had this bad toothache. For days I had this terrible toothache, but I wouldn't do anything about it. I just sit inside my apartment, chewing on my nails. And then one day, I ran outside my apartment with all my money and my jewelry and my valuables. And I tried to shove it into one of those March of Dimes collection boxes. And that's when they nabbed me. Sad story. Fate goes mad.
There's the moon out.
Is there?
What do you say you and I go for a ride on my truck without the moon?
I don't know, Doc. I don't want to start up. It'll be too hard if we start up.
Who says we're going to start up? Just for one night, you and I are going to go for a ride in the country without the moon.
One night,
Right.
look at the moon.
You got it.
Look, all right.
Oh, don't forget your coat. And bottle. Forget the glasses.
Forget the glasses. Forget the goddamn glasses.
Hello, Barnett. What is it?
I've just come from seeing Zachary at the hospital.
Oh,
It seems his sister, Lucille, was somewhat suspicious
suspicious?
about you.
Me?
She hired a private detective. He took these photos. They were taken about 2 weeks ago. It seems she wasn't going to show them to Botrell straight away. She wanted to wait till the time was right. Becky?
These are pictures of Willie J and me out in the garage.
I know.
You looked at these pictures?
Yes. Professionally, I looked at it.
Oh, mercy. Oh, mercy. We can burn these, can't we? We can burn these.
It won't do any good. They have the negatives.
Oh, mercy. Oh, mercy. Oh, mercy.
There now.
Babe, are you
Lenny, go back to bed.
What's going on down there? What's the matter?
Nothing. We're just dancing down here. We're just dancing, that's all.
Oh, well, you better get your shoes
All
on.
right. Now it's getting pretty late. Going back to bed.
Babe, will you listen a minute?
I'm putting them on.
That was the hospital that just called.
going to be passing on?
He may be. He doesn't look so good. They said they phoned us if there were any sudden changes.
Well, seems to me we'd better get busy phoning on the phone ourselves. Now, I made up this list of all the people we need to notify about old Granddaddy's predicament. I'll phone him if you phone him.
What will we say?
Just tell them the facts that old Granddaddy's got himself in a coma, and it could be that he doesn't have much longer for this world.
I don't know. I don't feel like phone.
Wow, Lenora, I'm surprised. How can you be this way? I went through all the trouble of making up the list, and I offered to phone half the people on it, even though I'm only 1/4 of the granddaughters. I mean, I just get tired of doing more than my fair share when people like Meg can just suddenly disappear to where they can't be reached in case of emergency.
All right. Give me the list. I'll phone half.
Well, don't do it. Just suit me.
I'll phone these here.
All right. Oh, wait. Let me call Sally Bell. I need to talk to her anyway.
All right.
So, you had great on the spark due to release?
Okay.
All right. Well, I'm on my way. I've got to see the kids. It's going to be an uphill struggle till I can find someone to replace that good-for-nothing MMA Jenkins. Well, you let me know if you hear any more.
All right.
Goodbye, Rebecca. I said goodbye. And you really ought to try to get that phoning done before 12 noon.
Babe, I feel bad. I feel real bad.
Why, Lenny?
Because yesterday I wished it.
You wish what?
I wish that old Granddaddy would be put out of his pain. I wish that I wanted my birthday candles, and now he's in this coma, and they say he's feeling no pain.
Oh. Well, when did you have a cake yesterday? I don't remember you having any cake.
Well, I didn't have a cake, but I just blew out my candles anyway.
Oh, well, those birthday wishes don't count unless you have a cake.
They don't?
No. Usually they don't even count if you do have a cake. It really just depends.
Depends on what.
On how deep your wish is, I suppose.
Yeah. I just wish I hadn't have wished it. Gosh, when do you think Meg's coming home?
Should be soon.
I guess it just hurts my feelings a little the way old Granddaddy's always put so much stock in Meg and all her singing talents. I've been, well, envious of her because I can't seem to do too much.
Why, sure you can.
I can.
Sure. You just have to put your mind to it, that's all. It's like how I went out and bought my saxophone, just hoping I'd be able to attend music school and start my own career. I just went out and did it. Just on hope. Now, of course things don't look like they're going to work out for me. But I knew they would for you.
Oh, well, they'll work out for you too.
I doubt it. What do you think Meg will be? Gosh, it's getting lonely around here without Meg.
How deep is your love? How deep is your love? I really need to know. Good morning. Good morning. Oh, I tell you, it is a wonderful morning. I don't know why I feel this good. I should feel like hell. By all accounts, I should feel like utter hell. Where is that glue? This damn heel broke off of my shoe. Oh, there it is. Let me just get the other one off. Here we go. What is wrong with you two? You two look like doom. Oh, I know. You're mad at me because I stayed out all night long. Well, I didn't.
I'm not mad at you. We're just depressed.
didn't come to anything. Not because of me, I'm afraid. But I was out there thinking, what will I say when he begs me to run away with him? I mean, can I have pity on his wife and his two half-Yankee children? Can I sacrifice their happiness for mine? Yes, I can. Oh, yes, I can. But the thing is, he didn't even ask me. He didn't even want to ask me. I could tell by a certain look in his eyes that he didn't even want to ask me. Why am I miserable? I should be morbid, humiliated, devastated. Maybe these feelings are coming, I don't know. But for now, I just had fun. I realized I could care about someone. I could want someone. And I sang right up to the trees. But not for old granddaddy. None of that was to please old granddaddy.
Meg,
What?
Well, it's about old Granddad.
Oh, I know. I told him all those stupid lies. Well, I'm going to go over there this morning, and I'm going to tell him the truth. I mean, about every little thing. I don't care if he wants to hear it or not. He's just going to have to take me like I am. And if he can't take me, if it sends him into a coma, well, that's just too damn bad. You're too late. Oh, stop! What is it? What's so funny? It's not funny.
It's not a bit funny.
What is it then?
Well, it's just old granddad.
What?
He's in a coma.
What? In a coma? My God, that's not funny.
no, it's not. So for some reason, it just struck us as funny.
I'm sorry, it's not funny. It's sad. It's awfully sad.
We're really tired.
We've been up all night long.
How is he? Is he going to live?
I don't think so.
You're awful. Oh, now I feel like crying. Good, I do. I feel like crying.
Me too. You two have gotten me depressed.
Oh, I'm sorry. It happened last night. He, had another stroke. But he's stabilized now.
That's good. You two look like you need some rest. There. I hope that'll stay. Oh, of course. I finally get my wits about me and he coughs out. That is just like him. Babe, can I wear your slippers till it's blue dries? Sure.
Things sure are going to be different around here when old Granddaddy dies. I mean, not for you two, really, but for me.
Oh, it'll work out.
Yeah, it'll work out.
I hope so. I'm afraid of being here all by myself, all alone.
Maybe you don't have to be all alone. Maybe Babe will move back in here with you.
I don't think I'll be living here.
Oh. Anyway, you're your own woman. Invite some people over. Have some parties. Go out with strange
I
men.
don't know any strange men.
You know Charlie.
Not anymore.
Why not?
Because I told you we should never see each other again.
Well, if you told him, you can just untell him.
No, I couldn't. I feel like a fool.
Oh, that's not a good enough reason. All people in love feel like fools, don't they, babe?
Sure.
Just call him up and see how things stand. It can't be worse than this, never seeing him again at all, forever.
I suppose that's true.
Of course it is. So call him up and just give it a chance, why don't you? Just take some sort of chance.
You think I should?
Of course, you've got to
You
try.
should, Lenny. I think you really should.
Really? Really?
Yes.
You should.
All right. I will. I'm going to call him right now. I've got my confidence up.
Have you got the number?
But I think I want to call him upstairs. It'll be more private.
Good idea.
All right, I'm really going to call him up. Wish me good luck.
Good luck, Lenny. Good luck.
Hello? Oh, thank you very much. I will. Bye-bye.
Looks like my goose is cooked.
My God, it's you! And is that really Jay? Well, he certainly has grown. You were right about that.
Please don't tell Lady.
Oh, I won't tell Lady. So, what are you gonna do?
What can I do?
Who is it?
Oh, my Lord.
Oh, come on in, Barnett.
Well, good morning, ladies. Good morning, Miss McGrath. Becky. What I mean is, how are you ladies doing this morning?
Fine.
I just had time to drop by for a minute.
Oh,
So, how's your granddad doing?
well, not very. He's in a coma.
I see. Actually, the primary reason I came by was to pick up those photos. Seems I left them here last night in all the confusion. You still have them? So that's it. These will be much better off in my office safe.
I'm sure they will.
Pardon?
Don't worry, I'll show her the pictures.
So what's going to happen now, Barnett? What are these pictures going to mean?
May I speak frankly and openly?
Please do.
Well, I will admit, at first glance, these photographs had me considerably perturbed and upset. Perturbed to the point that I spent most of last night going over certain suspect papers and reports that have fallen into my possession rather recklessly.
What papers do you mean?
Papers that, penned and worked from 3 very unbiased experts, can prove graft, fraud, and forgery, as well as a history of unethical behavior.
You mean about Zachary?
Precisely. I now intend to make this matter just as sticky and gritty for one Zebo trail as it is for us. Why, with the amount of scandal I'll dig up, they'll be forced to settle this affair on our own terms.
Oh, babe, did you hear that?
Yes, so you've won it. You've won your lifelong vendetta.
Well, it's problematic in that, well, if the jury were to say, get a hold of these photographs, well, possibly,
We could be sunk.
in a sense. But, on the other hand, if a newspaper were to get a hold of our little ladder, one Zachary Botrell could find himself boiling in some awfully hot water. So what I'm looking for, very simply, is a deal.
A deal?
Thank you, Barnett. It's a sunny day, babe.
Oh, where is that broken shoe?
So, how did you give up your vendetta?
Well, in a sense, for the time. It seems to me you shouldn't let your life be ruled by such things. Other things can be important.
I don't know. I guess. What about Lily J? Would he be all right?
That's all to be taken care of. They'll be leaving incognito on the midnight bus. Heading north.
North.
I'm sorry. It seemed the only way.
Look, you better be getting on back to your work.
Right. I've got those important calls on me. They'll be pouring in directly. We'll talk.
Oh, Barnett,
Yes?
could you give me a ride just down to the corner? I need to stop at Helen's Bakery.
Be glad to.
Thanks. Listen, babe, I'm gonna go get Lenny's cake and we're gonna have the best celebration. Now, if Lenny asks where I've gone, just say I'm out back and I'm picking pom-poms. All right?
Okay.
Right, I'll be back in a bit. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Goodbye, Becky.
Bye, Barnett. Bye, Becky. Goodbye, Barnett. Goodbye, Becky.
Oh, I am so ashamed. I am such a coward. I am such a yellow-bellied chicken. I am so ashamed.
Where's Meg?
She's gone out back to pick up some pawpaws.
Oh, well, at least I don't have to face her. I just couldn't do it. I just couldn't make the call. My heart was pounding my chest like a hammer. Pound, pound, pound. Well, I looked down and I could actually see my blouse moving back and forth. Okay, you look so disappointed, are you? Oh, good. I've got a disappointed babe. I can't stand it. I've got a disappointed my little sister, babe.
stumbling at a dock porter's pickup truck not 15 minutes ago? And her looking like such a disgusting mess. You must be so ashamed. You must just want to die.
Don't talk that way about me.
Oh, come on now, Lenny. I know exactly how you feel about May. Why, Meg's a low-class tramp, and you need not have one more blessed thing to do with her and her disgusting behavior.
I said, don't you talk that way about my sister Meg.
Oh, well, don't be such a noodle, Lenora. It's the truth.
I don't care if it's the 10 Commandments. I don't want to hear it in my home, not ever again.
In your home. Why, I never in all my life in your home. This is my grandfather's home, and you're just living here on his charity. So don't you get all highfalutin with me, Miss Lenora Josephine McGrath.
Get out of here.
Don't you tell me to get out. Well, I've just had my fill of you trashy McGraths and your trashy ways. Hanging yourselves in cellars. Carrying on with married men. Shooting your own husbands.
Get out.
And don't think she's not going to end up in some state prison farm or in some mental institution. Why, it's a clear-cut case of manslaughter with the intent to kill.
Out. Get out.
And that's what everyone's saying. Deliberate intent to kill. And you'll pay for that. Do you hear me? You'll pay.
And I'm telling you to get out.
Oh, what are you raving?
Get out.
Hello? Oh, hello, Zachary. What do you mean? You can't do that. Because I'm not crazy. I'm not. And she wasn't crazy either. Don't you call my mother crazy. No, you're not. You're not gonna. You're not. He's not. He's not. I'll do it. I will, and he won't.
Oh my, you should have seen us. Why, I chased Chick the Stick right up the mimosa tree. I did, and I left her there screaming in the tree.
Oh, you did? Good for you, Lenny. Good for
I
you.
feel good. I feel so good.
Good, good.
You know what?
What?
I'm gonna call Charlie. I'm gonna call him up.
You are?
Yeah, I feel like I can really do it.
You do?
My confidence is up. My heart's in it, and the time is right. No more beating around the bush. Let's strike while the iron is hot.
Right. No more beating around the bush and strike while the iron is hot.
Oh, I'm really calling him up, babe. I'm really gonna do it.
Good, Lenny, good.
My hands, they're not even shaking.
Don't we have any stronger rope than this?
Oh, no. All the rope we have is in that drawer. Well, now they're shaking a little. Hello? Oh, hello, Charlie. This is Lenny McGrath. Well, I'm fine. I'm just fine. Well, I was just calling to see how you're getting on. Oh, good. That's good. Yes, I know I said that. Now, I wish I didn't say it. Well, the reason I said that before about us never seeing each other again was because of me, not you. Well, it's just I can't have any children. I have this ovary problem. Oh, Charlie, what a thing to say! Oh, well, they're not all little snot-nosed pigs. You think they are? Oh, Charlie, stop. You're making me laugh. Yes, I know I was. I can see now that I was. You are? Well, I'm dying to see you too, Charlie. I don't know when. Soon. How about tonight? You will? Oh, you will? Well, I'll be right here, Charlie. I'll be right here. Goodbye, Charlie. Goodbye for now. Oh, babe, he's coming, babe. He's coming.
as to what was coming. You think the best thing coming up with would be lots of angels and all of them singing. But I imagine they have high, scary voices and these little golden pointed fingers. And you don't want to meet them all alone. You'd be afraid to meet them all alone. So it wasn't like what everyone was saying about her hating the cat. The fact is, she loved the cat, and she needed him with her because she felt so all alone.
Oh, babe. Why, babe, why?
Why what?
Why did you stick your head into the oven?
I don't know. It's been a bad day. It's been a real bad day. Barnett giving up his vendetta, and Willie J heading north, and Zachary called me up. He says he's going to have me classified insane, send me out to the Whitfield Asylum.
What? He could never do that.
Why not?
Because you're not insane.
I'm not.
No. Don't you see Barnett's got him running scared, calling you insane? Well, you're just as perfectly sane as anybody else walking down the streets of Hazelhurst, Mississippi.
I am?
More so, a lot more so.
Good.
But babe, we gotta learn how to deal with these real bad days. It's getting to be a thing in our family. Come on, don't you want to be around to give Lenny her cake and watch her blow out her candles?
Yeah, I do. I really do. Because she always loves making those wishes on her birthday candles.
Okay, then. We'll give her a cake and maybe you won't be so miserable.
Okay.
You want to take another box?
Gosh, it's a pretty cake.
It is. Here, go on, light up the candles.
All right. I've always loved to light up candles. And there's so many here. 30 pink ones and one green one to grow on.
They're pretty.
They are. And I'm not like Mama. I'm not so all alone.
I know.
Well, you better keep an eye out for Lenny. She's supposed to be surprised.
Okay, well, do you know if she's gone?
Well, she's not here inside, so she must have gone on outside.
Lenny!
Wait a minute.
Oh, Lenny!
Okay, yes, Lenny!
Come on, Lenny. Oh, come on. Lenny, hurry up. What? What is it? What? Surprise! Happy birthday! Happy birthday to Lenny!
Oh no, oh me, what a surprise. I could just cry. Oh, Willie, look, it says, happy birthday to Lenny. A day late. How cute. Willie, look at all those candles. It's absolutely frightening.
Oh no, Lenny, it's a good thing. Because the more candles you have on your cake, the stronger your wishes.
Really?
Sure. Happy birthday to you.
Oh no, I can't think of my wish. My body's got all nervous inside.
For heaven's sake, Lenny.
The wax is all melting.
My mind is just a blank, a total blank.
Lenny, good.
Okay, stop.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Lenny. Happy birthday to you.
Oh, you made it! Oh, me. I hope that wish comes true.
Why? What'd you wish for?
Well, I can't tell you that.
Of course you
Oh,
can.
no, but it won't come true.
Why, that's just superstition. Of course it will. If you made it deep enough.
Really? I didn't know that.
Well, Dave's the regular expert on birthday wishes.
It's just I get these feelings. Now, come on and tell us what it was you wished for.
Yes, tell us.
Well, it wasn't really a specific wish. This just sort of vision just came into my mind.
Vision? Well, what was it of?
I don't know exactly. It was just something about the three of us all smiling and laughing together.
Well, when was it? Was it far away or near?
It wasn't forever. It wasn't for every minute. It was just this one moment when we were all laughing.
Well, what was it we were laughing about?
I don't know, just nothing, I guess.
Well, that's a nice wish to make. Here, I'll go and grab the knife so we can cut the cake in celebration of Lenny being born.
And give each of us one whole rose. A whole rose piece.
Well, I'll try. cake for breakfast,